Hey everyone, Reid Henrichs with Valor Ridge. The purpose of this video is to segue off the video I did last week. Let's go ahead and get started. If you remember the video I did about the physical fitness, keeping yourself ready, coming back off injuries, which I understand is a real part of life, starting slow, building up appropriately, keeping your body fit. You know, the more fitness that you have and the more things that you're able to do in that department, the better off it's going to be. This video that I'm going to do today is going to talk about, you know, I've never been a guy that told people what they want to hear. I've always promised myself I'll tell people what they need to hear when it comes to getting better, especially when it comes in terms of firearms training. I'm on my 10th year as a full-time firearms instructor. This is how I've maintained my living for a decade now. I've trained a lot of students, probably, I don't know, anywhere between 8,000 to 10,000 students in my career. What I've seen a lot, and I've seen this wheel go round and round, and what you're going to notice the longer that you're into firearms is that you're going to see that what's popular one year, and then it'll skip, it'll go into cycles, and then all this stuff will come back. I'm coming off of SHOT Show, and I have nothing against SHOT Show. I've been there several times. I understand some people really enjoy it, and they like to see new innovative stuff. And that's an important part of firearms, certainly, is innovation and moving forward sometimes. But what I want to advise you against, especially if you're a person who's into firearms and you want to learn to get better and all this and that, you know, there's this whole thing where it's like this shiny fishing jig every year. This is going to be the next best fishing jig. This will catch more fish than anything else. The same thing in firearms. I mean, there's going to be people promising you the moon with all these products, but what we got to understand is it's fundamentals that matters. Fundamentals and technique. You know, fundamentals, non-negotiable when it comes to making hits in combat. What we're going to have to think about, guys, is investing in ourselves as opposed to investing in stuff. And by investing in yourself, what that means is that you're going to have to take the time to go out and work those fundamentals and drill those proper techniques. Had an awesome light bulb moment today, and it's like one of the most proud days that I've had in a real long time. Ran 107 drills. You can see I just got done. We just ran the 107 drill. I'll put that course of fire in the description box below. That's my buddy Paul Howell, Combat Shooting and Tactics, came up with that right back at you. He came up with this drill because it's probably the best use of 50 rounds that I've ever seen in my life. It's cardio, it's positions, it's accuracy, and it's very demanding. Of course, it's 5 or less misses, and you got to do it if you're in full gear in 22 minutes or less. That may not seem like a lot, but you know what? Go out and shoot it. But I had a proud moment today. I had this awesome light bulb epiphany. My wife ran this with me today, and she is 42 years old, and she ran it in full plate carrier, same setup that I have here, plate carrier, pistol belt, and an iron-sighted 16-inch carbine. So nothing fancy, no gear, like as far as optics or anything like that, no special technology, just the rifle the way it was designed a long time ago. And she ran it in under par, and she ran it to accuracy standard. I've seen a lot of people try to do this drill with fancy stuff. I've seen a lot of people try to do this drill much younger than her, even half her age, and fail miserably. And they were decent shooters, at least they thought. And I thought to myself, well, proper fundamentals, and she hadn't shot this in probably like 2.5 months. So I thought to myself, well, proper technique, proper fundamentals, nothing fancy, and shoots it to standard. And that's what we're talking about here. Investing in yourself means that you go out and you put the time in. If you want to be a good shooter, there is no substitution for hard work and repetitions. There's no way around that. You can't buy anything that's going to help you shoot easier. In fact, oftentimes if you buy stuff and you practice with it, you may be reinforcing improper technique. You may be reinforcing errors and making mistakes and ingraining that, you know, ingraining those bad reps, bad habits. So my advice to you is that saving yourself time, money, and frustration. My advice to anybody out there that's a firearms owner or has purchased firearm recently is invest in yourself. That means investing in a class. That means investing in proper professional instruction rather than trying to go and figure out this stuff on your own. You're going to waste a lot of time, a lot of money, and you're going to be real frustrated. You'll burn a lot of ammo that you don't need to burn. We don't do a whole high round count classes out here. We do repetitions, and we get good dry fire reps, but we also get good trigger time live. Reinforces good habits. And so you got to get right out of the gate proper techniques. Just like a personal trainer at the gym. If you don't know what you're doing, you don't know how to lift properly, you're going to get hurt. So what we want to do is we want to get that and get proper technique. That way we build that foundation and get strong. Guys, we do proper drills, proper technique out here at Valor Ridge. We have been in danger and harm's way. You know, this is reality-based stuff, and it's very applicable to the average armed citizen out there as well. It's not flashy fluff, so highly recommend that you do that. Get in a class while you can. Our classes fill up very quickly. We want to get in there. If you found the information in the video helpful, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media. The link is down below. If you want to get proper instruction, learn how to get good fundamentals, a good foundation for the rest of your life to protect yourself and your loved ones, come on out in Valor Ridge and we can help you with that. This is Reid Henrichs of Valor Ridge reminding you the lessons that we learn written on the tombstones of others. We'll see you on the ridge.